That's the most recent. I wrote that. That's the most recent one I wrote. I know I write weird songs, and I make weirder CDs. But before we left on this trip, I got a telephone call from President Obama. I beg your pardon. I lived in Hyde Park, Illinois, 5.5 blocks from the Obama family for 22 years. And it's a small community. So as I said, before the show, I got a call from President Obama. And I asked him if there was anything that I personally could do to assist in our country's economic recovery. And he said, well, we're doing pretty good now. Things are looking up, but we can always use more help. And what he said boiled down to bring a lot of shit to sell is what it boiled down to. So I brought some CDs and some DVDs, and some BVDs. If you love your country, you'll buy as much of this crap as you can carry with you. If there's anything left tonight, the terrorists win. I've got the most recent things I did, 3 of them. Oh no, I think there's only 2 left. One of them is, we just put this out, with the pretentious title of The Archives, Volume 1. I didn't title it. It's all stuff from the 70s that I didn't know was being recorded. Stuff from radio shows and live concerts where people had tape recorders, festivals where they were recording stuff. So it's interesting. I could play guitar. And but there's also the latest studio thing that I did, which I did about a year or so ago with Larry Campbell, and it's called Only Slightly Mad. Thank you, Mom, Dad. My recordings have always been like anthologies. Every track is different from the last. And, you know, all kinds of, yeah, this gentleman has a copy of it right there. And with all, you know, all different genres on it. And this one is worse. I mean, I think it's the best one I ever did, but boy, does it have a lot of shit on it. The title, Only Slightly Mad, is a line from one of the songs on there that's an Old English drinking song. I never had an Old English drinking song on a record before. And this particular Old English drinking song is one that I wrote. I couldn't believe it. Where the hell did this come from? I was channeling an Old English drunk or something, I don't know. So I want to sing that song. Now, I want to, those of you who have never been Old or English at the same time, I want to tell you exactly how to behave in an Old English drinking song. First, everyone has to stand on their head. No, I just like to see that. No, every time the repeated phrase comes around, you chug whatever adult beverage you have and get another. But first, just before you do that, you sing that line. You sing that line with me, and then you chug it and get another. And you have to chug it and get another, and you chug it on each verse. And you'll have a wonderful time. I am the the strongest man alive. That might sound like idle boasting, but I have no need to lie. I have lived through plagues and tempests, not another soul survived. I am the strongest man alive. I have traveled distance, I have carried burdens heavier than human tongue can tell. I've traveled distances untold, been forth and back through hell. I've endured the very worst that man or nature could provide. I am the strongest man alive. I have fought many battles, though I have not won them all. It's a miracle this bruised and battered body breathes at all. They say a cat has 9 lives. Well, I've lived through 4 or 5. I am the strongest man alive. I have cheated death 1,000 times, that foul and greedy thief. But I've buried many comrades, which has brought me endless grief. I alone live on while all around my friends and loved ones die. I am the strongest man alive. And it's the mental anguish that's the worst of all the pain I've had. While other men have gone insane, I'm only slightly mad. And still I weep, I bleed, I breathe through times I've wished to die. I am the strongest man alive. Although I am Earth's strongest man, I'm not immune to death. There's a motive for each motion, a purpose for each breath. For without your true and lasting love, I would not, could not survive. Although I am the strongest man alive.